Hello YouTube, Dark Lord Diablos here, coming at you with a review on Rising of a Shield Hero Episode 6. Yeah, 6. We pretty much start things off from the last episode where his Flugel, named Flo, turned into a little girl. Well, come to find out, they go back to the slave trader and he explains that in a Flugel pack there is basically a hierarchy where there's a king or a queen. So Flo may be a king or a king class that has the ability to shapeshift. And through the episode, we see him trying to find some clothes which she's able to wear, which she can transform from her bird form to her little girl form. And it's actually pretty cool. They go through different shops, explaining what he needs. And through the episode, from the previous episode, he's trying to make his way as a merchant and sell medicine and make more money that way. And as we see, he's doing pretty good for himself. He's even being called the Saint Trader or the Saints Hero or whatever throughout the common folk. Because he's been saving them with his miracle medicines and been a decent all-around trader. Also, he decided to help people get to other places on his cart if they pay. The first example of this is the beginning of the episode where someone needed a ride to his village to get some medicine to his mom. So he rode on the back of Flo instead of the cart, leaving Ratelia to guard the cart, and Flo got there pretty quickly. And he used his magic skills, his skills, with the medicine to cure the woman of her illness, whatever illness she had. It was quite cool. So the episode comes to a head when he's helping this merchant travel, and these bandits were sent to basically kill the merchant, or basically take whatever they got. And they decided not only to try to mess with the merchant, but to say, oh yeah, we know you're the shield hero, you don't got no weapon or whatever. No, they didn't say that first. They're like, oh, we'll just take whatever you got and let you live if you cooperate with us. Uh-huh. Okay. Well, he thought he wasn't going to be able to handle it because one of them was a special class or something. He was wielding a katana. And all of a sudden, Ratilia uses her magic skill to turn invisible, and Flo basically blasted them away into a tornado. And as they got him tied up, that's when they call him out for the shield hero, because originally they were going to take him to the guards. And pretty much they were going to lie about the shield hero, basically saying he was going to hurt them or whatever. And the guards would believe them because the shield hero was still in bad graces with the kingdom. So I was like, okay, fine, I just won't leave you alive then. Flo's an omnivore. You hungry? And Flo proceeds to basically act like she's going to eat him. Raftilia didn't like this move, but they managed to basically let them live, but take all the everything from the merchant, everything from the bandits, and put it in the back of their cart and let them live. It was funny. It was an intimidation tactic, as Raftilia called out. But according to the merchant that was with him, it was a wise move. And in fact, for helping him out, the merchant taught him how to make gems and use some magic. Also gave him connections with other merchants and other stores. And I thought that was interesting. Even though the kingdom views the shield hero as a criminal for what he's been accused for, yet the common folk treat him like a true hero. Yeah, he doesn't really do anything for free, but he still is there to helping out the people. Not only that, he got information on the other heroes. We find out that the sword hero is basically going around monster hunting because he thinks he's a Monster Hunter Z or something. The bow hero, we have no idea what he's doing. There's a bunch of rumors about him. No one knows what's going on with him. And the spear hero, our golly moron, he's basically saved a village from famine or something. Which is quite interesting because the merchant gives the shield hero a paper to go to a mine to request a gem. Or to find out where a gem is, and he needs a gem that can create mana threads so they can make address for Flo. And he brings the witch that he bought some items from with him to come get this gem. And they come to this treasure chest, and it says something about bringer of famine on the side of the box, and the box was empty. So like, whatever it is that they didn't want removed, it's already gone. I think the Spear Hero I think that has something to do with the Spear Hero. I'm not for sure on that, but we'll find out in later episodes. They went deeper inside the cave, and the way the monsters in these caves work is they use illusions and hallucinations. They were basically saying what you didn't want to hear from the people you care about. For example, Flo thought that her master was going to get rid of her if she just didn't listen. And him and his paranoia, a voice basically told him that his Raphtalia was planning on killing him. And he slightly believed it, but if it wasn't for the witch telling him what was happening, he probably would have. And that really shows how much he really distrusts everyone for what has happened to him, even those he perceives as a daughter. Oh, speaking of which, early on in the episode, he basically compared Raphtalia to his daughter, and that kind of made her irritated because she wants to be seen more than just her daughter. My friend was right. The show's trying to make them into a romantic couple, which is sweet, but I mean, I'm kind of mixed feelings about it. It is sweet. So they fight Noon. And Noon's basically a Japanese yokai, to my understanding. Because, one, I played Nioh, and that boss was irritating. Not hard, but irritating. So, I don't remember what it represents or what it does exactly. It's basically a mixture of a monkey, a tiger, and a snake. And it's a chimera that does electric attacks like Pikachu. And the whole battle was just cool. You have Raphtalia, her camouflage failed, and basically Flo just kicking the shit out of it. It was funny. And they finally beat the thing by taking out its ears by using the skill he thought that was useless that he got from the bats that were creating those sound effects. And he used that and Flo's voice to bust its ears. Raphtalia stabbed him. The witch blasted him with fire. And Fo basically cracked its skull. It was pretty cool. So they got the crystal, and Fo managed to make mana threads. Apparently it was tiring, but they convinced her to continue on by saying she would get a delicious snack afterward. It was cute. Flo's just a cute little girl. I'm not going to say she's waifu bait like Raphtalia in her child form. I'm not going to loot her. And I think that was about it for the episode. I mean, nothing really tremendous happened except, the shield hero is learning more and more on how this world works. And he's gaining more favor from the people than the actual nobles who basically dissed him the moment he got there. I'd like to see where the story goes, and I can't wait for the next episode. But I think that's about it. So, this is Dark Lord Diablos. Like, share, and subscribe, and I'll see you next time. Ciao.